Okay, so I am hanging out with Harley. She's sleeping over there on the rug, and we're in one of my all-time favorite rooms of the cabin. We're downstairs. We got the wood stove, got the hardwood floors. Today's a very chill day down here. We got some country tunes on. It's a little bit overcast. Um, it could be a room where it changes complexion pretty easily. This room has a set of drums. It has darts. It has basketball competition over there. So this room could be very loud and lively, or it could be very just tranquil and relaxing like it is today. So what I noticed that when guests come here, a lot of times they'll bring a book to read, and either they'll sit out on the deck or they'll kind of snuggle in down here. So it has inspired me to start a new series on the blog called Adventures in Reading. And I have to confess that I actually am not a person who reads much at all. We have a slew of magazines around here. That's probably the extent of my reading. I read a book probably one a year, I'm ashamed to say, if that. So what I thought would be a good idea is to pick a book to read and then talk about it a little bit. And then when I'm finished reading the book, just write a blog on it. So in this particular case, I chose a book that I actually know something about because while I haven't read the book version, I did listen to the audio version of this book when I was painting my son's room last year. So I will listen to audiobooks because, if I'm doing a mailing for work or, something else that allows me to listen, while I'm doing something, that's great. So what I decided to do was choose the book called Left to Tell. It is by Immaculee Ilibagiza, and she's one of my favorite people ever. She's just a very inspirational, very amazing woman. She survived the Rwandan genocide in the 90s and lived to tell about it. That's her story. So it's a true story, and they're actually making it into a movie. I think is coming out within the next year. So anyhow, I do know how the story goes. I do know how it ends. I won't obviously say if you've never read it, but I think I'll take a look at the book version. I'm going to the shore in about 2 weeks, so should be able to finish it up while I'm hanging out on the sands with my family. So that's the goal, and hopefully if you haven't read it or you have read it and you want to reread it, sometimes you look at a book or a movie the second time through, you see things, catch things that you didn't the first time. So not a bad idea to read again if you already read it. And if you never read it, then maybe you'll join me reading it. Left to Tell by Immaculee Ilibagiza. Okay, see you around.